Hello and welcome back to another video. We're going to return to I'm on observation duty. I currently am in the settings because I have it the sound off. Once we start the game there will be no sound anyway. The last one that I posted, which came out on Wednesday, unfortunately had a lot of issues. Turns out it seems like it was just my fault. When I hit stop recording, I figured out through testing that if you double click it, it'll stop the recording. So it stops the file from saving fully, essentially. So when I did that, I stopped it. It messed up the cam. It messed up the sound. It cut off my audio at the end of the video. Luckily, most of my audio is there, but there's no cam in that one. I did have a jump scare, so there was that. It's all the way up. I'm clicking for no reason. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on so you can hear the creepy sound that was way too loud for me last time, but is controlled now. Because I also fixed that issue. And then I think after this video, we'll take a small break. We'll start a new series, which I have decided on for sure for Spoken. Spoken, at least I think that's what it's called. Oh, if I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. In my head, that's what it is. So we'll go ahead and turn the sound back on, so you can hear that creepy sound. I don't know why I hit apply. We just need to hit back. We're gonna do a new game, and we did the old house, and I actually second try was able to beat it. So we're gonna go ahead and try to do the new house this time. We'll get right into it, but before I do anything, I recently got one of these. This is a bee bracelet. I got a Digimon on it. It's the reason why I got it, because I had a Digimon one, but the support was ending. You can't even see that. Can I do it? Nah, it's too bright. It's too bright. I'm so sorry. Instead, I just blinded you with green light. I was hoping it was going to auto adjust. But let's get into it. The new house. Let's see if we can do it better. Oh, and I got to lean over this way, see if I can figure out. That's a weird freaking painting. Okay. There's a lot more going on here already. Skip. So I'm not super fond of that. I realized there are... I realized that there were pills on the floor. Oh god. Is that the legit painting, or is that already an anomaly? Oh my goodness. I overthought it. Now I can't say it. Now I won't be able to say it. Yeah, I realized I should add music to these. That'd be better, right? Because I actually had a jump scare after talking about how I never get scared, which was hilarious. But I think recording puts me on edge a little bit too, because I'm enjoying it, but I'm not fully used to it. I'm not going through these fast enough, am I? Something feels different here. I don't know what. Was that cupboard always open? I feel like it was. Oh boy, there's so much going on here. Why is there 2 showers? Is that an extra object in the bathroom? The toilet, I mean. I don't remember if there was 2 or not. I feel, oh man, if this painting change, because you can't even see those paintings, so those ones must not be able to change, I would assume. Okay, so there's always 2 showers there. Shower heads. I don't know why. I guess buddy showering system. To each their own. Was that cushion always there like that? Living room. Object movement. I think that cupboard was open. I may try that cupboard just to make sure. Just a spoon, possibly a spork there. Can't exactly tell. that a light anomaly or is that just light from outside? Because is this like daytime or nighttime? Daytime. Nighttime? Have you ever seen those BBC's talking animals? Absolutely hilarious. Oh, that's corridor. Is that a light anomaly? Because it's like a light moving. It's like a spotlight. Thought I saw something else, but I don't think so. Ah. The brightness of it is startling alone. It's enough to blind me. Is there a chair missing? I can't remember. There's so much more to take in, and this is... I don't think I've ever seen this one. If I have, it's been a long time. Oh my goodness. Object disappearance. There we go. I need to lean more this way. I think that painting might have changed. There's always a plant in the sink. Extra object or object movement in bedroom, right? Because those books weren't there. Let's do extra object and then try extra movement because I don't think those books were there. So there was never that chair. Was that book there? Oh boy. This is a rough start. Some object movement maybe? Were those books just... Is a chair is something missing now? Oh boy. I gotta... Oh, that's new. Well, if you books were always there, you definitely were not. What are you, a ghost? Or this was a shadow anomaly, right? That's the other thing I talked about in the last one. I don't know if it was fully there or not, because I cannot recall. I just edited it. You think I would be able to, but I can't. There's just some things like I'm just not sure what they are yet, and I know they kind of change in the other games. Did the pot move in the kitchen? I feel like there's a couple things I mentioned and I haven't filed for. Oh yeah, because I think the painting was when I thought the painting might be different. Man, I feel like object movement may be in the corridor. Either object movement or object disappearance. I feel like there's something going on there. So those books were always there. So I'm just real daft. There was object movement. Oh, it was the chairs, because the one chair was over here, right? Or right here? Seems like a couple of chairs moved after I did that. Okay. Is there an extra object now in the corridor after I did that? Probably not. Man, I feel like there's so many more items to take in. I feel like these rooms are a lot bigger. Man, I feel like maybe they're just really into reading and I didn't notice it right away. But I feel like books are appearing everywhere. Man, I didn't take the paintings in enough to fully encompass. So let's try kitchen painting anomaly. I guess I should try that in here too. I don't know if this painting can change. I sure hope not, because they definitely, if that can change, there's no way I can see that. Barrel, that's an enemy. Oh, what was I talking about earlier? Oh, BBC talking animals. Friggin' hilarious. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend it. But that's what I was thinking of earlier. Nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime. Shut up, Morka Nights. They're all hilarious. I don't know if they still do them. It's been a long time since I've watched them now. But if they do not, they should really Whoa. What is that? Camera malfunction? It's coming closer. There's already too many anomalies? Oh, we are doing terrible. Camera malfunction. Oh, the cup's gone too. Or was it a can of shaving cream? Did it just move? So we got two things in the bathroom. Oh, this is not good. This is a bad start. That is not a camera malfunction? What is it, a ghost then? I mean, I guess there is like a face there. Either object disappearance or object moves. I can't remember if this was here and it moved. What is it then? Shadow anomaly? Oh boy. See, this is a big issue that I had in the last one. Just trying to figure out what some of them are, because I'm not familiar enough. This will happen in Phasmophobia. Man, what is it called? I'm sure everyone watching knows what it's called. Man. This is no bueno right off the bat. So it was object movement. That means there was at least 3. So that's 2, and they were in the same room. Object movement in the kitchen, maybe? Yeah, it was over there. Really, that's a ghost tidying up. Or I guess as part of this game, I think I was going to talk about this in the last one. I don't know if I really did. Object disappearance in the corridor, maybe? Because something I have no idea whatsoever about is happening. It would... Oh boy, this is not going well. I tried extra object in here, right? Man, I totally got distracted. Maybe that wasn't open. Maybe I should be doing door opening. But yeah, this... Oh, that wasn't there, was it? That's an extra object in the bathroom. I feel like we're definitely going to fail this one. I feel like there's no... As early as we got the warning... Oh, the picture's definitely different now. Right? There's something going on with that picture. It wasn't like this. It didn't have like almost like a tree texture to it before, right? Barrel is enemy number 1. That's a PewDiePie reference. Fight of the Barrels. We'll go backwards. We'll just keep going forward. Oh, that's definitely door opening now in kitchen. Maybe we'll get really lucky and most of these will be very obvious. Maybe there's an extra object in here too. Now. Yeah. I very faintly recall when the PewDiePie barrel situation came. Is that open down there? It might be. And how that started. And it was hilarious because also at the same time, I felt like I had a thing going on with barrels at that time as well in my games. Did I really? Probably not, but yeah, let's try extra object in kitchen. So it really resonated with me more than it probably should have. Man, are all the cameras here? What are bedroom, living room, kitchen, toilet, corridor, outside? So outside is just outside of like the windows, right? I don't really know what would show up outside. Now we lost. Yeah, this one's definitely, I feel like, more difficult. I did so much worse. Okay, let's see. I don't think I can skip. I just have to like wait, right? 8 out of 12. Yeah, I did terrible. Terrible. I don't. Try again. Yeah, all the books were there. Cupboard is always open. That's always there like that. I'm gonna just try to hyper focus. Oh, you know what? Something might have been going on with this table. Man, I feel so daft when there's, especially when I do that badly, because it's just like, what were they? You know? Because I really still don't know. I think possibly something to do with the kitchen table. I think I did object movement in here though. I did object disappearance. Maybe an extra object. Strange. Again, all the boxes I feel like are in the same spot. Probably something else in here was going on too. I keep thinking of Nighttime Daytime from BBC now. Yeah, the bad lip syncing or lip readings are always funny, but something extra funny about timing it with like an animal that makes it extra funny. Because with people, you know, their mouth movements, you can only match so much badly with their lips. So sometimes it works really good, and then other times, like, it just doesn't. Ah, person outside. You're an outside, and I'm gonna say you're an intruder. I don't know how you're this high up. You're gonna have a long fall, unfortunate for you. I feel like I'm getting used to that too, because that definitely getting used to those bright flashes. I'm thirsty real hard right now. I guess I could pause it to take a drink, but I feel like I'll lose focus of what I'm looking at if I do too. Oh, but I am so thirsty. Hydration is important. It is important. I feel like that barrel should not be there. My parents have some cool barrels at their business, like these like mini garbage barrels. They're very cool. I asked them if did that cup move. If I could take one because they're really cool and adorable, and I like the way they look. And even though I'm a little anti-barrel, they're pretty neat. But they told me no. They said I could not. They said I already have enough belongings in my life. I don't need any more things. I also feel like I've not been looking at this painting at all. So not object, maybe there's an extra object? Something's wrong with that sink. There is an extra object, for sure. No? Then is it all just growing? What would that be? Distortion? I don't think I've ever had a growing object. I've had a floating object and the other one, but not a growing object. Okay. I should go back. It's still growing. I'll be real confused then. I should be paying attention to those books too, because some of those books can move or disappear, or maybe there's extra that come up there. Okay, so that's exactly what it is. I don't remember the knife being there though. Is that object movement instead again? I mean, I tried it earlier, nothing worked, but I maybe that disappeared last time, and I thought I did object disappearance in there, and I just didn't. Man, oh man. Oh, abyss. That's an abyss presence right there. Oof. I just want to do better than I did last time. Yeah, maybe I should try extra object in here, or object disappearance in here on and off a lot with those books. Because that's something I could see them doing. Books disappearing and reappearing. It's the living room. Let's try extra object first. Boom. And now I'm just trying to fill the silence. The silence is so eerie. Maybe object disappearance? Maybe some books are missing? I feel like I'm staying on that corridor too long. It's like entrancing me. It's like pulling me in. Am I missing a camera? There should be 5, right? 1, 2. What was that? Something. Oh, chairs move. I was like, what the hell was that? Kitchen. Object movement. So this was 2, 3, 4, 5. Where did I start? Oh no. That chair really threw me off. Keeping this open also definitely does not help me. I heard in the grapevine when I was talking about this game that that's supposed to help you so you can like report faster. But what if something happens in this corner and you just don't really notice it because of that either? And there's no object movement in the corridor that I'm just not seeing. I should try that in corridor. Those 3 things: object movement, object disappearance, extra object. Just to be extra safe. Boy. I just feel like nothing is happening, which is not good. Did I try object disappearance already? Oh boy. Am I missing a camera? Did this cup move? Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So no, I don't think anything was missing. There's an extra object in here, maybe? Let's try object movement. Oh boy, I feel like I am missing so much right now. I feel like it's not going well. I think I was going through these faster last time too. But I feel like there's so much more going on. And in all of these. So I did the other one I did was right next to this one. Boy. Well, that was one. But there's two more that I'm blind to right now. Yeah, my brain is having a hard time with this one. I'm also super, super exhausted, and that could be why. I feel like I was exhausted in the last one, though, and it helped. Oh, that's a ghost for sure in the kitchen. What am I missing? Because that's new. So I'm back at 3. Object disappearance, maybe? Is there like a whole picture missing? Did I try that already? Oh boy. I'd like to phone a friend to assist me to do this. Can I teleport them here now? Ooh, taboo. What is going on? What am I missing? It's like I know this is the worst feeling too, just knowing that you're missing like a good amount of things, and yet somehow you just do not know. Oh, I think that object disappeared from here, did it? Ah, geez, Louise. Well, he got me. Toilet. Intruder. I can't even move away from him. Is this just instant death? You know? You missed the other jump scare, you got this one. This game puts me so on edge. So on edge. And who was he? He was like a zombie man. He wasn't even scary. It was just a sudden noise, I think, more than anything that got me. Corridor. Did I try object disappearance in here? I feel like I did. I feel like something's going on. We should be trying object movement. I think that's one of the things that gets me the most in the game is it's so silent. I feel like I have to fill the void because there's no noise. So like I'm trying to stay focused, but it's so silent. I have to talk. I have to say something. I'm distracting myself. What were you again? You were a ghost? No, you were a shadow anomaly, I think. Oh boy. And then that sudden noise just gets me every time because I'm just like, I gotta feel the noise. There's so much noise, so much noise. I get so fixated on that. Boom. It's not even so much because the guy is not scary, right? The sudden appearance of the guy isn't, I'd feel like isn't even what's scaring me. It's just that like, boom. So let's try object movement in the corridor. Oh, we're missing a chair here. How long has that been the case? Living room. I feel like we have an extra object in here too. I don't think was that plate there? Oh, the carpet's gone too. So object disappearance, I think possibly an extra object. So let's try extra object in here too. I guess it could be like object movement too, from here to here. I don't know how if they would do something like that and get so specific about the detail. I guess we'll try it. I feel like we just did a couple, so it can't hurt, right? Right. We did object disappearance in here. Did I do object movement in here? I wonder what other like super obvious ones I just was not seeing earlier that was also the case. So no. Oh, light anomaly corridor. We're doing better than last time though, so that's a plus. Still not great. I would prefer never to get that warning, so I know I'm always in a safe spot. Man, I just there must be some small shenanigans that they have afoot here. Or just obvious ones and I'm just missing them. It's probably really just me missing them. I need to phone a friend. The painting change? If it did, it didn't become a worse painting. Oh, that painting did though. Did a painting change? Go to the next painting change. Maybe I'm secretly clairvoyant and that's the problem. I'm seeing what the next one will be instead of the current one. Oh boy. That's how I fail, not getting it in time. Knowing it's there, but not submitting it in time. It'd be nice if the anomaly submitted faster. There wasn't such a long pending time. I guess it's part of what makes the game so unnerving. Object movement. That could be crazy. I feel like something may have moved. Do I know what may have moved? No, it just feels like something may have moved. Nothing moved. Okay. Man, did I try extra object in corridor? I feel like I had to have. It's also weird how you can get kind of really comfortable with the rooms where you don't even notice one's gone. You just because you get in the habit. I feel like there's one missing. Is the toilet here? Toilet is not here. That's a camera malfunction, right? Oh. Hello, big strong man. You gonna jump at me, get all angry and aggressive? Are you an intruder? Kitchen. Why also why is your head so flat? But why I mean I have a lot of questions about your body shape. But why I mean this is like a power pose. You're like boom. Fail to fix anomaly. Do I need to not look at him? He's a real power poser. Or is that just instant death? Is having a big man show up just instant death? No anomaly found in the kitchen. Can I not fix that? Well, I don't want to go back there. Man, how do I, where is he? Well, how do I, man, well, how do, drink time. So how do I fix that? I'm out of water. So how do I Okay, so what did I miss? Like, so did I just have to fix a anomaly and then he goes away? I also wonder how many like close-up things and like these corners they've been changing. I think that fire hydrant was gone, but I feel like I tried object disappearance in here. Went off my screen. So we'll do one more go at this. So the big man, because it's failed to fix anomaly. So does that just mean I can't? If he just happens to be one of the anomalies, like I cannot win. Is it just instant death? That's what I'm wondering about. And he was a big power poser, big dude. He'd be like what, 8 feet tall, 7 feet tall, something like that. Because he was like ducking here, so he was taller than the ceiling. And what most ceilings are typically what, 8 feet? So I think a standard door is 7. It's been a hot minute since I've had to do anything with any kind of building, so I don't quote me on that. This painting may have changed too, to be honest. Oh, well, that's an odd corridor. Object movement. Spooky chair. Spooky chair. Talking about spooky chairs. Some weird paintings in all of these. I don't know how anyone would do, because I've seen some of the newer game ones not all that long ago watching Game Grumps. I think Markiplier's been playing a bunch of these too. Again recently, because he played them before, and his thing was like just always be, he basically was getting through them just by actively reporting things, which I think is a great idea. I've done it to some success. Is that open? Well, it's not opening and closing. But in this one, I haven't really had any success with that. The big man there, I had no idea what to do with him. I had none idea. Nothing, nada, nit nat. There goes the Pat. I have an Aunt Pat. Man, like the small things that I'm missing. Maybe they're not small things. Maybe they really are not. Sorry, I was repositioning my leg. I'm putting it in an uncomfortable position in hopes to keep myself hyper focused. I know it's not how it works. Just go with it. I'll just cut the circulation off of my leg. It'll be fine. It'll come back once I move it again. Yeah, man, that big man and the power pose was a strong power pose. Is a chair missing? I feel like a chair might be missing. Oh, that moved. That's object movement right there. That's object movement in the kitchen. The kitchen. I need to learn. Sorry. I'm so tired. I slept like an hour last night. I just could not sleep. It's not been pleasant. I I really want to learn another language. I used to speak French really well. Well, I say really well. Oh, that moved. Or is that new? That's new. That wasn't there before. I used to speak it okay-ish enough where like I could understand what people were saying when they spoke French, and I could speak it enough where I could get by, like survivable French, I guess. enough to get by. But I can't speak like any of it anymore. I don't know. It just left my brain. So sorry. I tried to not yawn. I think that's not good for you. It was painful. I know that. Man, I keep thinking I see someone in the kitchen. I'm just going between two rooms. That's not going to help me. An object disappeared, didn't it? Do you think game will be nice and just be easier for me now that I've failed twice? We definitely improved though, which is good. That's always a good sign. Is there more books than there was? My drink thing that I have to remind me to drink. For sole purpose because I'm not drinking enough fluid. It's reminding me to drink fluid, but I don't have any more fluid near me. I was gonna get some G Fuel. Try to wake myself up. I'm so sorry. Oh, that moved again. But I forgot. I don't remember what I was saying earlier either. Crazy how that works. It's just my brain. Bounces around too much. I'm too tired. I can barely focus. I wish I could have stopped Big Man. I don't know what I was supposed to do. Jump through the camera and throw the guitar at him. Oh, I saw something. Guess not. Sometimes I just feel like I'm seeing something and I don't know what it is. But also, I feel like that in real life at times. What's going to be really fun is, I kind of mentioned this, me and my fiance are really into spooky stuff. And we're going to be doing a spooky-based channel. So we're going to be doing scary things. Probably scary games for sure. But we're going to do a podcast on that channel as well. Now that's definitely open. And we want to do, I think the book moved too. Maybe it didn't. Something gone here. We want to do some exploring for sure. But really, I think our focus will be doing paranormal investigations. Because we're really into that stuff, and I want to say I'm not a believer. I don't know if believer is also the right word for me. Am I missing a camera? Did that painting change? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No room. Missing. I don't know why I thought there was. Definitely missing something. Feels like some shenanigans are going on here too. Oh, there's an abyss present in the bedroom. But she's definitely a firm believer. It's weird because I do believe in the paranormal, right? So, and I'm sure I'll end up explaining this on our channel too. But I don't I'm not a believer of a lot of evidence. I think I'm like most people where I find it very strange how like the best evidence is always, transported by story, and people make it, there could be some truth to it, they don't want to be recorded. They don't like being recorded, right? However, I feel like a chair moved. Um, there, too many people do it like as a career all the time, constantly doing, constant recording. Too many people do it. Is it an after object? To not get some really good evidence. And that's what's crazy to me. People can say that about Bigfoot. There's not a lot of people Bigfoot hunting. Just object disappearance. I feel like there's something going on here with the objects. And there's a lot of woods in the world that haven't been explored. I can believe that there is something like a Bigfoot or like an American ape or something out there that people just aren't catching it, aren't finding it, and people make fake evidence all the time, and there's just not like dedicated. I mean, it's the problem with all of this stuff, right? There's no dedicated science teams for like any of this out there doing like everything they can do to try to capture evidence, or it really isn't happening. So like I get it too, but I feel like as many people who ghost hunt all the time, someone out there must have like incredible evidence of some sort. Oh no. I'm just going to go off of that because that seemed inappropriate. I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to like blur that. Um, you know, we got one of them. A very disturbed man. Did I try extra object already? Oh boy. So there's two other things. Wait, I did door opening and closing on living room instead of... So I just feel like, someone's got to do it. Like, you know, someone's got to be out there getting some sort of evidence. Just, and where is it? So, there's a lot of people, and there's a lot of evidence that I'm like, no, that is, especially when people do paranormal investigating in like the woods and stuff, and they're not familiar with the sounds that occur in the woods. Like everything sounds creepy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything sounds scary. Same thing in old houses. A lot of noises. A lot of things going on. Oh, the chair's gone. There's a chair gone. So, and some people just aren't familiar with how certain things work. So it's really easy, especially when you're searching so hard for something, like you're trying to find it. So, it definitely gets in your mind, especially when you're doing it for long hours, late at night. It gets to you. So look, it's understandable. I just, you know, just because I try to do it doesn't mean I can get evidence. I just feel like there's a different way to go about it. Even like some of my most favorite people who do paranormal videos, that's the door opening, really jump into like the paranormal deep end. Like they go to the extreme seeking this evidence so hard, or because they just think it's complete bull hucky. And I enjoy their videos, and I think sometimes they get some decent stuff doing that. I just think there's a better way to maybe try to do it. I don't know if I will be able to do that. I think that box moved or wasn't there. But I'm really interested to try to do it and like really try to, because I've done it like for fun. I've gone with friends to like find spooky stuff. I think everyone has. But I don't know. I think it'd be really fun to see the places. I think it'd be really fun. That's an intruder in the corridor. Just to see the places, explore them. So I think that's just fun in general, but I feel like nothing is happening with this bedroom, and that cannot possibly be right. Ah, jeez Louise, the zombie man got me again. Man, this one's so much harder, I feel like. That sudden sound jars the bejoob out of me. But like that. Sudden noises. Startling. But I'm excited to like try my hand at it, to try it. And it'll be a lot of fun because I'll be doing it with my fiance. So that'll be really fun, and that'll be coming at some point. Ghost stuff is expensive, and a big problem also with ghost hunting and paranormal investigation is there's not a lot of tools. Pretty much all the tools rely on the same thing: EMF, energy, movement, motion. There's nothing like special or unique. There's nothing like peer tested, and that's a big struggle with it as well. So it makes it tough. I think it's tough to really investigate. I think it's really hard to come at it at a scientific standpoint too because of that. And it's really easy to dip into the paranormal stuff for entertainment. So views, entertainment, stuff like that. It's fun. Makes it more fun for those involved, unless you're firm believers, and then you're probably terrified a lot of the times. But I think between the way she'll try to go at it and the way I'll try to go at it will be make it interesting and make it fun. I think there's something special about having the handheld camcorder with the night vision and basic equipment that makes it a little extra fun instead of like all the gear, all this other stuff, and just hopefully getting scared a lot and really trying to find some fun stuff. But this was fun. I had 2 jump startlings to the same thing. Yeah, that one was more tough. I think we'll try this again at some point before we move on to the next game, because we'll do them all. We'll probably do that. We'll give it a little break, let it settle in the brain. Maybe I'll practice, get better at it, see what I'm missing more. But I've been rambling this whole episode. I've been talking to fill the void of silence. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And if you enjoy what you're seeing, make sure you subscribe so you can see the next videos that come out. They'll be random. They'll be different. And we're going to have some fun stuff coming out here soon. Hopefully all the quality issues are permanently resolved. We'll have no more. But seriously, thank you. And I'll see you in the next one. I don't know why I'm pointing at you. I'm so sorry. Is that offensive? No, I'm sorry. Just